Your crossbred Market Heifer champion, Dalton Smith, Charter, Rhode Island. Reserve champion goes to Mackenzie Smith, Charter, Rhode Island. Congratulations. Grand champion Market Heifer goes to Dalton Smith, Charter, Rhode Island. Congratulations. Reserve champion Market Heifer goes to Mackenzie Smith, Charter, Rhode Island.
As we move into the market steers, starting off with the British division, our first and second will be Grand and Reserve in this division. For me, the shorthorn steers of this class division does as easy as any of the steers out here. These are big, red, big body steers that's got a lot of soft appearance and more correct compositionally with more squirts from front to rear. It has the most base width when we set it in motion. Stands on a good foot instead of bone. When we get our hands on it, he's as fresh and as evenly distributed as finishes in each steer in the class. Then we're going to follow this with the Hereford steer in second. That's very similar in height and time, a big red, big bone. Kind of steers a lot of foot, and you see when we get our hands on it, it has some natural muscle working from front to rear. Doesn't have the overall with the base and explosion through the center portion of that quarter that was here in our class running. Nonetheless, it logically falls in to the second hole. However, sorry about some confusion, but we will get the champion continental and reserve selected. We look at here, I think we have 6 really nice steers. We got some variation in weights down here, but we have some steers that some high quality. Just as I've done so far today, I'm not going to talk about each one of these, but I think we see some similarities. We see some cattle that have some base width as we build them from the ground up.
Final call, breeding beef check-in. Final call, breeding beef check-in.
Continental Market Steer Champion, exhibitor number 3119, Abby Braver from Jefferson, Iowa. 2733, Justin Lund from Corning, Iowa, is your reserve champion.
Really nice class, probably from top to bottom the deepest class we've had all day in terms of quality. There's calves down on the other end that would be middle of the road in some of the other classes. It's just the depth of quality in this class is just phenomenal. Young lady, the 2 steers at the top of the class are really close in my opinion. I probably wouldn't argue too hard if someone saw them differently the other way, but for me, when it gets down to the young ladies here, just on profile, just for me is just about flawless as one could almost get. I mean, really super fronted, really good neck, long spine, good square hip, a lot of muscularity working from top to bottom, front to end. And when we set this calf in motion, he really moves out on a lot of bone and foot and just as smooth as a cat. And when we get our hands on him, just as fresh and even and it's finished a really good calf. The red calf in second, very similar type and time as our class winner. I guess the thing that separates the two of them for me is that he just doesn't open up quite as much rib as we see in our class winner, but nonetheless really a smooth pattern, long front, good hip kind of calf that's extremely fresh and even and it's finished. Certainly both of these steers are going to be in strong contention as we get down the road later on. Young gentlemen. Race here coming out, a really good deal in being kind of steer, big rib.
Let's put our hands together and congratulate these 18 exhibitors out here. I'm not going to go through and talk each of the 9 class winners. As we can see out here, we got a lot of similarities. We got cattle that have some foot, they've got some bone, they got some look to them, they've got some muscle. There's certainly, as we get into the middle of it, some cattle that definitely have cover. They've got some fresh, and they've got some look to it, put it together in a package. To see a lot of similarities from lighter up to the heaviest. When we get out here, there's probably about 5 steers, maybe 6 that are in the hunt for the top 3 spots.
Your champion overall crossbred market steer, exhibitor 2502, Veda Vicklin from Longmont, Colorado. Reserve champion, 1902, exhibitor number Kenton Lane from Corydon, Iowa. Reserve champion crossbred steer.
All right, now it's time to pick the overall market steer. Champion, reserve champion, and third place animal. There will be 9 steers in the arena. The top 2 from the Cap Challenge live placing. The top 2 from Class 1. Which is the British steers, Class 2, the Continental steers, and then Class 3, the crossbred, the top 3 from crossbred. So in the ring for the chance at overall steer champion from the Cap Challenge, Allie Morandi from York, Nebraska. Representing the British breeds, Taylor Stroke from O'Neill, Nebraska. From the Continental breeds, the champion was Abby Brevard from Jefferson, Iowa. And then the champion crossbred, Veda Vicklin from Longmont, Colorado. From Corydon, Iowa, third place crossbred was Mitchell Heffling from Merrill, Iowa.
As we get out here for champion reserve and third overall market steer, I think some of these steers, it's been a while since we've seen them, so I'm going to just briefly go through our division champions, our half challenge calf. As in that division, you remember certainly steer that I think easily won that division in terms of the style balance, the rib shape, and so forth. But when we get him out here and ran up against some of the others, just doesn't have the power and mass that some of the other steers have. Our British champion, the Shorthorn, a real big rib, soft appearing steer that's got some width of base and skeleton to him. If you like to change anything about him, certainly like to clean him up there in that neck and throat region. Our Continental champion, really nicely balanced steer that's got a lot of shape and dimension and muscularity, working from front to rear. And then our crossbred champion, we just selected, really nicely balanced steer that puts a lot of positive pieces together. And when we set him in motion and he gets going, he moves about as good as anything that I've seen in a long while, and puts a lot of pieces together. So with that, I'll go out and select your top 3 steers, and while I do so, let's congratulate all the steer exhibitors.
Your steer champion, exhibitor 2502, Veda Vicklin, Longmont, Colorado. Reserve champion, 1902, Kenton Lane, Corydon, Iowa. Third place goes to exhibitor 899, Mitchell Heffling from Merrill, Iowa. Congratulations.
Day as well. And your champion of Market Beef Animal, exhibitor number 2502, Veda Micklin, Longmont, Colorado. Congratulations. Reserve champion overall, 1902, Kenton Lane from Corydon, Iowa. Congratulations. Let's give a big round of applause for all of the folks that were in the Market Beef Show here today. We want to thank as well